And song of OJ, immediately the song came out, you started laughing like, oh man. It's been what, 18?
18 years.
18 years of production with this song.
But it's sharp. Listen to the sound. So
yes,
sharp,
yes. How could you get it? I mean, it was for me. I think it was a heavy risk you took with this song, because Ghanaians were not very familiar with the sound and the kind of approach to your songs, the lyrics, your art of writing,
the innocence in the vocal delivery. It was
How was it?
It was risky, as you have said, because that kind of style was not quite popular at that time. So it was such a risky thing to do. But the one who also helped me to push me was Movi, you know, the fried rice man.
Fried rice.
Yeah, it tastes quite different. The fried rice. Movi is that kind of person who will push you and draw whatever thing that needs to come out of you.
But what would make such a person believe in you? I mean, someone who had never come out.
Yeah.
Not featured for anyone, fresh out of school. I remember at that time you were out of school.
Out of school, yeah.
Young boy, yes.
And I was so innocent.
Talented and very innocent. What would make an investor put his money and trust in you?
I think maybe it was a prayer that I prayed, and it was duly orchestrated in divine way, because after school around 97, 98 thereabout, I was playing keyboard for my church CCC in Kumasi. Right. Yeah, and I played it for quite a long time, and people were asking me, now won't go school, you know, and people thought I had no vision in life. But there was one thing that I told myself, that all these songs that I've write, all these songs that I write all the time, all the songs that I've written, it needs to come out. But it has to come out through someone who understands the vision, who buy into it and push it to where it's supposed to get to. So a couple of people, I think about 2 people made an attempt to produce it. But they were always telling me, as I am ranting, different system. You have to do it like the praise and worship, the typical praise and worship kind of thing. Then I said, no, my teeth was not cut out for such a thing. So if you don't believe in me, I believe in myself. So the right person will come and produce this album. I said it, whether by faith or whichever way I said it. So one day I was playing piano at church, and Movi was a church member at CCC. He saw me play. Then he said, now no bonum the deadest, and you know how Movi goes about his thing. Then I said, yes. And I said, you know to know. Then he said,
so it was an original song you were
Yeah. He said, Andy, I think around that time, between 1999 to 2001, I had over 150 songs.
Really?
At that time. Oh yeah, I started writing from 95.
Really?
Something funny happened. I did a program with MTN, and Kofi happened to be on it. Kofi Kenyatta. So when Kofi came, he said, "Oh, boss, Milty, when you're more class 3." You know how Kofi goes about it.
It's so funny.
So I was like, "Hey, Kofi Menyini, sir." So when my song came out, you were actually in class 3. He said, "Yes." Then I said, "Wow." Then I have come a long way. So one movie said, "Me produce onyumo." I was like, now
what at all do you have?
Go from now traffic light now fried
what
rice.
What at all do you have?
Or the carrot fry. You know, we produce onyumo. We produce. I said, "You didn't know much." Then I said, "Okay, let's give it a try." So we recorded Adumni Odo. Koswana Kos was the last song we did at the studio, and that was the song I didn't like on my album.
Really?
The entire album.
Really?
Koswana Koso. My favorite on the first album was Adumni Odo, this song.
Okay.
And Nkwanta 9.
Okay.
I wanted this song to be a hit song.
Okay.
Because I was teaching my choir Broken Chains, you know, as a young music director, teenagers as a girls who are around that. All to now the choir Santwa Kotonyuma. They were singing, and his music director would done it. So you thought say that song should become a hit. So when we recorded Koswana Koso, the title of the album was taken out. It was called Erade Maunsaso.
Okay.
Yeah. Unse life na hitos every song that we write will be Erade. Yeah. So Mobi said, "Anyway, them impe." And I was like, "Mobi, what do you mean? You don't even know how to write a line. I've written a whole song, and you are telling me you don't like it. We should take that song out and replace it with Koswana Koso." And the lesson I learned from it is that sometimes the people who don't sing, they know music. Those who don't sing, they know music because and typically of an artist, our ego comes in.
Right.
What do you mean? I'm the artist, I'm the big man, I'm the one who wrote the song.
Right.
So sometimes that's why we pick fight with management. Sometimes as an artist, you record the song at the studio and management will tell you, no, Charlie, we don't have to come out with this song. When you bring this song at this time, it will not help. So let's change it and bring another song. Sometimes you end up fighting. So I told Movi that, Movi, if you are not adding Mount Sasso to the entire album, I'm not recording again.
Hey.
So for about 3 months, I was sitting at home. I said, me go studio be. So he called Mark Abraham, Daniel Bassi. It was a serious meeting that we had. So Mr. Mark Abraham said, I say you Mount Sasso free man. You free. You know how the man talks. Yeah. Now the young fellow needs him na excuse me. So when we finished the Koswana Koso song, Sandra did about 4 different ad-libs.
Okay.
I'm the kind of person when you are doing something for me, when you're doing it once, I want you to do like 4 times. Then I pick the best out of the 4. So because I didn't like the song, the best part of the ad-lib, it used to start from hello mama, some bass beat me. I was making it possible. So that and when the DJ started playing the song, I like Obi Nyawa Koswana Koso. I like Obi Nyawa Koswana Koso. So Movi called me, he said, oh, yes, Utuno, so I learned a lesson from it that when the song is in your head, that is the only time it belongs to you.
Right.
But when it comes out, you have no control over it because songs are spirit. And some songs are stronger than the others. So other songs will let people respect you as a musician, but other ones will put food on your table.
Wow. Listeners, I'm in the studio with OJ. The first time I heard the song, well, he had sent me the song, but on the weekend I wasn't working and I was waiting Monday. I was with Rutai and the radio station was playing it.
Yes.
All we said, we just exclaimed.
I remember that call.
Yeah, friend. Yeah, no call.
I remember.
I mean, I was with Rutai because I was dropping him off.
Yes. And
he stood just next to me. Then the song was playing on the radio. Like, Charlie, who's this guy? Oh, Charlie. Oh, OG, man. Have you better doubt him at the tronium? No, seriously. You know, I mean, I wish the cameras could capture. I mean, I'm teary.
Yeah,
I mean, I have tears in my eyes. That. I mean, each time I listen to your song, was it something that you are an exceptional human being? Forgive me, I'm showering too much praises on you. You are my brother, but I mean, each time I listen to your songs, I get so inspired, especially when you're going through turbulence or, you know, some rough times. All I say every morning is just listen to an OJ song. That's it. That's it. How do you gather such wisdom to pen down these lyrics? Even though you felt like Chalinko Fumfi. Yeah. Because at that time, it was like you were taking a serious risk.
Oh, yeah. It was quite tough, especially even from home. I think what drove me into this kind of transition was the pressure that I was experiencing at home. You know, Dad was in support of what I was doing, but Mom was not.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. So all these songs that you hear, I was writing songs to prove my mother wrong. Let mommy know that, yeah. My mom didn't want me to be a musician. She wanted me to be a teacher, you know. Oh, yeah. She went and bought training college form for me. I was like, well, the now person who did teach and I went to me and now person who fulfilled vision in me.
Because I wanted to ask whether she was a teacher. Was she a teacher?
Yeah, my mom was a matron, but she's now a teacher. Okay. I think she's retired now. And I was like, no, you can't leave. I'm that type of person that, Andy, when I believe in something, I don't care how long it takes. I'll stick to it, and I'll do it and do it so well to prove you wrong. If I prove you wrong and I don't get anything out of it, okay, I feel fulfilled. Said yeah, now that is the kind of person that I was. So because of that, I even left home. By 18 or 19, number 12. Imagine in Ghana, yeah.
And you were just feeding on peanuts from church.
Yeah. That's what I was doing. I was an instrumentalist for church. I was there with Morris, Ruru. Yeah, we were the main instrumentalists at CCC. Yeah. So I remember the first time I moved to Sipebu Krom was the next day I went to where there was a white joint. I went there to introduce myself. And me baby, now me a new person or me a young guy, you know, because we were almost 20 first.
Why?
Now when did you so be?
That's why you look for free food or what?
Where they sell food and where I can get water.
Okay.
Because I come on Kunipa, in Sukomuni Kunipa.
Okay.
So I remember that Hajia, though the day I went to look for her and make a chain is Casa Hajia. Okay. By me say Hajia, I feel my better na. Me a young guy, me who was a very interesting person. If I me sober. Nti ma men me kwa mama nasre me talk me watch 80 pesos and one Ghana and the wa talk 10 cities no the enemy the enye pe
because 7 heavy,
you know. So my mom was like,
you
know what the big so my mom was like, na what to feel mo kwa na wa kesi, and I'm saying yes, I'm comfortable where I am. You know, because I realized I had this sense of humor. I could let people laugh and all that. So in life you use what you have. And from there the challenge was tough. So when we finished recording Obi Nyawaye, we lured my mom into the studios.
Okay.
With Dan Bassi. Proper, total mischief. So I told mom that, we just want you to pass by the studio and just listen to it. So when my mom entered the studios, we locked her up. Yes.
Which song was that?
Obi Nyawaye.
Obi Nyawaye, okay.
Yeah, because I was like, Mom, you have to believe in me.
Okay.
I don't criticize it. Because I remember those times I would be writing songs and mom would come like, but means you know, so when you send your parents the way they are. We a musician,
typical Ashanti mom.
No, what's wrong, my dear, and I had exercise books. They bought my exercise book back when I am. Oh yeah. All right. This time I've slowed down.
Whoa.
Oh yeah. This time they say me in church is the first, you know, because the world that we live in now is a fast world. Among from Pennyama a year lengthy. For Pennyama a year catchy. No wait till the next thing because there's so much information around.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, when we finished the song, I said, Mom, come and listen to it. Dear Lord, you know. So when we came out, my mom was just tearing. She was so teary. I was like, Nana, sorry. Then I said, why? Also, you mean dead. Into me, there was only one person I was living my life to please. That was my mom.
Your mom.
And when I take it home, my mom's the first person I wanted to listen to. If she tells me the song is not nice, Ember out.
Really?
Oh yes. And now mom is so happy. You know, oh, me banini OJ, you know, sometimes I knock her in my head.
Okay.
Like, no, say you there.
You
understand?
Then now person me kabana come me shoot you in hurry.
No, I mean the teacher for some now.
Well, there are so many messages for you. Frankie 5, host of This Is Gospel on His FM.
Hey, that's my bro.
Yeah, Frankie says, Andy, OJ's discernment is a gift. Few weeks ago, he saw something tragic happening to me when he was abroad, and the truth is that the issue had started manifesting and I had to take steps to curb it. It's serious. Obviously, one of the best songwriters of our time. If I had to pay royalties for his songs I've performed from university to now, you have no idea. I can't pay him. The love is deep. He owes me a song written by himself for me to perform. Yeah. Please beg him for me so he gives it to me before he leaves back to the UK. Darling, there was some
we're blackmail.
Blackmail. Okay. Frankella says, well, and I hope you're good. OJ is such a very inspirational singer, and I love his music so much. God bless him. And TBC.
Yeah, that's my church, Trinity Baptist Church.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. George Quay. George, short man. George Quay, CEO of Image Bureau, he says, OJ is a phenomenal talent, one of the very best I've ever worked with. His attention to detail and dedication to whatever he does is simply admirable. God richly bless him.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Yeah. Now, D-Crime, musician D-Crime.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. D-Crime says, oh, it's OJ. Wow, yes, that's sir. My guy. His writing skills there is out of the universe. Yamin Shaupi. At the wait on our collaboration day, it's on God.
Thank you, Senior. I remember. Yeah.
You guys want to collaborate. What's your take on secular and gospel collaborations?
Music is music. But what you need to do is you need to look for somebody that you gel with. Yeah. There should be the synergy. There should be the bonding. So when someone wants to do a collaboration with me, it's not how the person wishes to do it with me. It's about how I can also connect with the person. So that's what I look out for. I think I connect so well with Akwabwa.
Okay.
We connect so well. So maybe something will come out. I mean, when I want to do it, Miguel said, my training, I was trained at Legon as a musician.
Okay.
That's the training that I got. And if I could get British Council to sponsor what I was doing at that years ago, they didn't care whether I was doing gospel or I was doing secular. They were looking for a musician, and that is what they saw in me. So when it comes to the live series kind of song that I do, I can collaborate with whoever I feel like doing it with. May you don't approach me, I will approach you.
Do you refuse them when they approach you?
I don't. Maybe they don't come. Because
I hear you are. Well, I remember I was speaking to an artist, and she said, it was a lady. She said, OJ, don't even know some dinner. I'm like, really? Say, oh. Say, Andy, what they say on Union? What they say unim no? OJ. Andy, what they say, oh dear, unim said they were union what here. Now unim said and I said they almost was some wedding.
Masamne, I'm principled. You see, in this world, people can always use you to fulfill their dreams and their vision. Oma who can obi do fulfilling the dream. So you should also stand for something. And that's what I believe in. You tell all the people that I have collaborated with, it was effortless.
Okay.
And sometimes...
Which are very few. You've done very, very few collaborations.
Very few. And when I do it, even when I do it, I don't take money. If I collaborate with you, I don't take money. I don't like taking money from people. I have to love the song. When I love it and the content agrees with what I have in my heart and in my mind, money is not the issue. Because I also need you some way, somehow. So when I do collaborate, I don't take money. I used to write songs and and I was taking money at that time, but now I don't do that because I need to help your vision to come out. That's why I was saying, just me believe in song now, and I didn't know how if you want to force it doesn't come. But when inspiration comes, immediately the teaching is what you say. I say I come and see you soon. So I mean, my phone afro. I didn't know, young okay. So it's like they are shocked. They were going like just like that. I said yes. In Tiambaya, I can't force it. I know the difference between yes and no. And that is what people don't understand. Because in our part of the world, we don't know how to say no. For us to say no, no. Or no on casa on your no so I don't like rolling like that. So when I don't like it, I'll tell you no, please. I don't like it. And Ghana, we can't no chronic any pana. Now it's very difficult. And I keep to time. Obini more difficulty be it's not about money, it's not about anything, it's about time. When you waste my time, I get very upset because we all have 24 hours. So you don't have to waste mine. Who is to be time? What in a life also? Because if God gave you 80 years to live, there are seconds in it, there are minutes in it, there are days in it. There are hours in it. To be we see won't what so by 1 hour. But we don't quantify it like that. Ghana ni who bibia say bibia iska. Anya bibia na iska. You should have your values. With my wasting bibia but my time. Nah. Yeah.
I see. Speaking of collaborations, I remember about 10 or 12 years ago, this was about 13 years ago, if my memory serves me right. I was with you at a restaurant. We were eating, and you mentioned you wanted to record a song with Kwabna Kwabna.
You know, when we started quoting from 12 years ago, I knew you were entering into the slippery slope.
Oh, no slippery.
Of controversy.
No.
Okay, let's go. I mean, I'm ready to answer everything.
And I remember you had come for it was a program you came to. It was I think my engagement. Yeah. So you came and you met with Kwabna Kwabna.
Yeah, I'm with Kwabna.
And I remember I even introduced Kwame Dinka as well.
It's true.
And they did a song.
Yeah.
And the next day, you guys were in the studio recording a song.
Yeah.
What happened to that song with Kwabna Kwabna?
I think it was part of the Mayesa Mopeng album. Yeah, but I think we had so much songs on it that I had to take it out because I was planning to do love series.
Okay.
Christian love series songs. Yeah. But it was a good song.
Very good song. I remember the song. The wedding song. Have you forgotten the lyrics all of a sudden?
Manugu swami kai obiti baby. Jama mi hu ye nehi. Enti we neni. Me do mi ira how on saying
I actually wrote that song for my wife.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah. I have songs that I've written for my wife. My wife will enjoy with you, pa.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Those songs don't come out. I sing it for her.
Eish.
When I need something that I don't have to use money or something to do, I use songs. One of the things that melts my wife's heart is when I sit behind the piano.
Okay.
So in UK, I have a very nice piano at home, and there are sessions that I tell girl, sit on the stairs, let me sit behind the piano and me born me to me because if the world is benefiting from me, why is I don't know you're close, you know?
She was.
That's what I'm saying. And she's a boyfriend, your producer, the girlfriend always say shout out.
The women presenter never.
Never. Now, why would we miss a shout out? KFC or Papa, there wings must be cheap at home.
Of course.
Yeah.
Obrafa said in one of his songs, was it? Better better not don't pay here.
Don't pay here.
Never.
Come out what phone what your bus near the born.
On the phone that.
You know, what phone and phone did that. And that's what I do. So with what we were saying about Kwabna's song, I still have it. The Kwabna's part was serious.
For me don't need grown I come as son the enemy me do you and you that
I remember that song. I remember that song.
And was too much.
So in this case, if you want to release it, would you reproduce it?
I'll do that.
Remaster it?
I'll do that. We even play the whole thing again.
Oh.
Because within a space of 5 to 10 years, the style of playing changes.
Okay.
If you listen to
evolution,
yes, evolution takes place. Like if you listen to how we played our Domino 18 years ago, if I'm playing it now, there's a way we play the guitar. The progression will change a bit. I might add a little bit of bridge into the song, change some of the lyrics, project some of the lyrics so well so people can hear. Because naturally, I speak very fast because I stammer.
Okay.
Me talk very fast. Sometimes people don't get some of the things I say. Like nimde itimipe nanso nyansa de ewo na odema wasem yeminanse kania masem biseyi anu yensu wo nchen.
People didn't really get that line.
The answer to my question is with you.
Okay.
Because God is the ultimate source of wisdom, knowledge, and power.
Right.
So if I need an answer to a question, I have to fall back on God.
Right.
Into do one for to so I said, no, that is not what I said. I said, Masembi say yanuye. So if I have to do the one I did with Kwabna, I have to do it again. Either to do it with him if he agrees to do it, and it will come out. Yeah.
Right. Showbiz Review is probably brought to you by Vodafone, Franco Trading Enterprise, and Edu College. When you were talking about instrumentalists in the church, this thing has been my worry, and I've never asked you.
Okay.
You mentioned Roro and Maurice Babyface.
Yes, sir.
Of all your productions, you never worked with Maurice Babyface. Even though he was huge at the time and he was delivering hits upon hits. I remember I had been with you during your sessions in the studio with Collins Philip.
Yeah, it's true.
I never worked with Bassi, but I worked with Collins and Philip on some of your songs.
It's true.
And I remember Maurice was huge at the time, but he never worked with you. Why?
Very huge. Maybe, I guess, because we were in the same church. He saw me more as an instrumentalist than a musician. Probably that's what he saw, and I don't blame him. I don't fault him at all. He produced one song, Semi Biemano.
So Maurice did that?
Yeah, he did the programming, and I was looking for him to do the rest of the song. Not for me, who hear more than so we only did the drum sample and Kwame Nkrumah programmed the rest of the song. And I was playing at that time. Into some of the songs we hold I played the EP, the pianos in it. Yeah. But now my rustic actor. Yeah, this song. Maurice did that. Yeah.
Yeah, because it sounds just like him, man. Sounds just like him. Oh no, a hip hop artist.
Yeah, do that.
And the messages keep coming in. They keep coming in. Too many messages. Okay. KOD says.
That's my boy. Is that a KOD that we all know?
Yeah, it's Kofi Ochidako. KOD listens. I mean, he and his wife, his family, they love Daybreak Hitz. Their mornings are always locked on.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to the beautiful Ophelia Crossland. Now, arguably the most gifted lyricist in Ghana. He's timeless like the moon, sun, and rain. I still jam to his music from day one like they just came out. Charlie OJ is simply phenomenal. Tell him, say, I call him, sir. I can't reach him.
Oh, I traveled. I've been away. I know we'll get there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Ashes, Kwamna's manager is here. He says, tell him, if OJ will not release it, he should bring it la. We'll release it for him, sharp. OJ the legend.
That's my boss Ashes. Bless you, cry.
Says if you don't bring it, we'll release it for
bless
you.
Come used to say, na OJ na boni ben na my auntie. We won't release it now,
Boss, my greetings to Minister OJ. Please tell him his songs are so powerful. God richly bless him from Nana Yenchi Mampo.
Oh, Nana, bless you, Nana. He's my friend. He's a chief at Mampo.
Yes.
He's also a journalist.
Right. Oh, okay, he's a journalist.
Yeah, he's a journalist.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. Okay. I'm just crying with the reason God only knows. I have till now in my life trying to meet this man you having in the studio. Andy, please, Andy, I'm begging you. Kindly tell OJ I really need him, please and please. I'm Richard inside OEB. Musicians and how they affect people. Hello, Andy. Good morning to everyone in the studio. I'm Nigerian and I love OJ so much. I'm so happy listening to Chairman OJ on radio. Nigeria's a chairman.
Thank you.
I love his music. I love his songs, even when I don't understand most of the things he say, but they inspire me. Keep up the good works, boss. Steve from Ashaman. Noella, please continue.
So Ludek is that Nana Poke last Charlie, teacher for joke. No, I didn't understand. I love OJ though.
And Andy the kind, I know I said I'm coming pa boy he. Andy can expand it.
Lele Chebafo says my favorite gospel musician of all time is OJ. Eko Isong Wailer says, OJ, I had to play his songs all through yesterday night after my mom was robbed. And all that came to mind is Obinyawaye. He has touched the lives of 70% of the nation, especially those of us who are home and had nothing. His Holiness Kutin says, they said a prophet is not recognized in his own home, but OJ has proved this statement to be false.
That's my boy. He's a lawyer. He attended Prempe, His Holiness.
Oh, I see.
Mena Kutin. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Mena, bless you, crowd. Bless you, senior.
Well, senior.
More respect, sir.
Says he has something that attracts even those who know him from way back. So deep and exceptional. So those are some of the messages that came through, Andy.
All right, let's get on Facebook. More messages. Richardson, Ajay Barford Tioba says, I can't wait to have a listening pleasure. Brad Kwame simply says, Etising. Wow. Koba One says, hope one day you host me too. Okay, yes, sir. Solomon Elikpli Malaja says, Emre. Donko Daniel says, good morning, Mr. Dusty. Great show. I really appreciate your good work. Well, thank you. So for William Sandy Fresh said, this is the Andy I know. Nothing but love. Albert Enim Amweni Agbanyo says, Adomni Odo. Kuntu Blancy says, Obinya Wa, yes, my favorite. Manfred says, Mr. Andy, can you please help me find this song that sounds like go? Okay, right. I will. Bessie Feature says, wow, that's great. Aaron Philip Jassa says, in fact, I love all his songs. Go higher, Minister.
Thank you, sir.
Perry Michelle said, my Esamo Pain. Richie Mensah says, Yamweni Power Brow, Tiasi. Brakojo Superblog says, OJ is my favorite. Kim Podo Kake says, my Esamo Pain. Sarah Oche says, I love all his songs. Fetty Wap Mike says, Yamweni Power Tiasi. Ebenezer Senior says, Andy, thank you for bringing him. His songs are my inspiration. I'm going through a lot as a young man, but his songs always motivate me. God bless you, OJ. So these are some of the comments on my page at Andy Dusty GH. Please keep them coming.
Wow.
And I'll read them on air.
Wow.
Hi, OJ. Charlie, why you be?
Bro.
Why is it that if I play your song, why you just...
Because every song has a story behind it. So the story hits me as soon as I hear the intro. Okay. That's why sometimes, yeah.
I dream about partner that team. What do you why neka?
Normal I dream and a team. I focus on my strength and I work on my weakness. It's that simple.
This song talks to everyone. Because it starts playing and you ask yourself, Mianga Sapa,
there was a time I was there,
okay.
You know how a frame me? Oje, nam so I didn't say, I say, Mintiasi. I didn't with me where that is saying, I said, oh, but you were a musician, you were a creative person. I said, no, I don't understand. I saw Bonyum sa from Jasosa to Accra, back and forth. And he was asking me, and I was like, well, but Andy, you know that all these things too, it comes to me so easily.
Really?
Oh yeah, I don't struggle with it. That makes a gift a very staying thing. I don't struggle to write. And sometimes when people tell me, say, and you need a deep need and I mean, yeah. That's one deception about a gift.
Okay.
I believe because he plays and he enjoys it because he was born with it. A normal man. What I did was that I realized that I was good when it comes to writing. Okay. I'm not a number person. Like when it comes to numbers, I'm a very poor person when it comes to maths and things.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh maths. Maths, F, SS. I got F. My second attempt, I got F. And the second attempt, I was so shocked at myself. Because the results not why I want like, I'm gonna send F. That kind of. So with me idea now one guys I said
a backfire.
And then backfire. No, it's like I said you are a stranger to yourself. Say how? Me must say yes. You know. That's how bad it was. But I realized that give me a reading subject, government, literature, history, English, those ones. I was so good at it.
Okay.
It's not a pekakra meeting me China media ko unique. Okay. No other me here no. Third attempt. But the strength is still there. The weakness I've worked on. But the strength is what I need to measure on. Okay, so let me read books.
Okay.
Let me go into philosophy. Let me get into things that will enhance the sharpness of my gift. Because the Bible says in Ecclesiastes chapter 10 verse 10, one of my favorite scriptures, it says, when the axe is dull and its edges are not sharpened, more strength will be required. But skill will bring success. Skill. So when you become skillful in whatever you do, when you become skillful in your craft, that is when you add value to it and people will pay for the services you deliver. So I realized that, okay, let me add value to my writing. So I did music at Prempe and I said, no, let me go to Legon and see what they're also doing over there. So I told my friends, shall me go school? Or say, oh, yeah, they'll pay school. I said, no. What do my men call? And you money, their talent is here. I can pick it up at any time. But my certificate be na me de to her. So that you can tell me you move ma. I can fall on that.
Okay.
Na me school no so you bet you am times 3 or times 2 of near yin I could prove and you bet you am. And it has paid off. Until the point I'm trying to make here is that if you discover where your strength lies, say whether it's formal education, non-formal, get somebody that will be on side. If you're a rapper, your rappers are sick rappers, dope rappers, I'm a rapper. Go and learn the trade from them. The problem that we have with this current generation is that because of this social media thing, people can easily hear about you, bit my blow within some short time, then you are all over. But when you analyze and assess your content, roots a light. Into everybody's talking about him blah, 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 within a short time. Now until paninka, but now legend big sujinem.
Right.
When so be that sujinem. You know how you may like Shatta or not. I don't care. Shatta started bandana time. Oko silent for about 10 years. Evolving or samba back. Into nipa utimi kono samba back sano. There is something about the person a be or the outsider. Oh yeah, there's such a person. Get closer to him. Forget about their own power and their open winning. So those are the things that you need to get. How did you do it? Right. It's like this man coming in here. We go way back.
Because honest.
do you know something? I'm the best man.
Oh why?
Oh yes.
Really?
Let me say this. There are 3 people in my life. Some me born cry mean to me. Me no matter what be.
Really?
1, SNS.
Okay.
2, Nasi.
Okay.
3, a friend called Peter. They gave me a place to live in Accra. After Legon days. Oh yes, you're done Pabakoso. The time we're even going to China, we're traveling to China together. Na deal ni ba kwa China and me na deal ni bisi ni so. Na NS bags for fire no na me na me kwa China no di mechi no.
No the bags do so China with you.
Imperial leather bed yo. Aya ye different imperial leather. Let me say China yeah kwa China me me question English for China. No say bra. Na so kwa wadu asi same ni yokudu na yenti na kwa China. Yenti mi akodi pa na jimisika di nipa no dem tisi ya.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah. Nti ya bre. You know, we go long way. Nasi fed me like his brother. I stayed with Nasi. Nti onipa bia no baby obedu in life bia there are people who help you along the way. Such people, you don't forget about them.
Right.
I should keep going. That's why I connect. Look at number of years me too, but I was making sure say I get the conversation going. That's what we need to do. So for the young artists, what I would like to tell them is that they should pay attention to those who have set the pace. Now, the one challenge I see in Ghana is that we disrespect initiators. Yes. We disrespect initiators. What I mean by we disrespect initiators is people who start something. We don't value them. We don't. It's because I say how can you tell me, say, it be a TikTok starting, you be a no 19 and 18 years. Into about them for 20 years, 19 plus 18. It be crafting or 30 something, when you're 40. Which make them say, Nipa say, no. You dear for fra betchy. No more my na. Andy, you've been here for people don't know way back. Way back. But if you be what did in bed 2 years, be near the compel. Yeah. Well, for me, I know what I carry, so me whether you appreciate me or not. Yeah, minimum. Sometimes it worries people that all these years, upon all the songs that I've written, me songwriter of the year. That people ask me that. They ask me, how do you feel? I don't feel anything. At the end of the day, the song is blessing people, and people are drawing inspiration from what I'm doing. If they get blessed, the blessings come back to me because Onyumba kumu bit me fro. Now I chawadi.
Speaking of songwriter of the year, a lot of Ghanaians were disappointed when on the industry night at the VGMAs, where you graced the stage with a splendid performance. Just before you went on stage, the songwriter of the year was announced.
Yeah.
That year, you had released My Pen. Big song.
Yeah.
Huge. That spoke to almost every Ghanaian.
Yeah.
And I'm sure at that time you had started seeing success. I mean, with cash, revenue.
Yeah.
How did you feel? I want you to tell Ghanaians today. I don't know whether you've already told that story.
Okay.
But you gave a performance that Rex Omar, I remember very well.
He lifted me on the stage.
That Rex got off his seat.
Yeah.
Because I was there. I went there to present an award that night. I remember. Then Rex got up, came to you, held your hand way up, and I mean, he couldn't hide his feeling.
Yeah.
How did you feel when the award went to Bisakide?
Yeah. I felt disappointed. Not that Bisa didn't deserve the award, but of course, once you've been nominated, you also feel that Adiano also qualifies Saunya. Yeah. So I was like, oh, so we can write songs like this and people can still ignore it. And from that time, that is where I started taking my heart out of the awards. Not only Ghana Music Award, but every award. I only go in with my head. I don't go in with my heart. Knowing that any other person who has also been nominated equally deserves that spot. That's why they are there. Yeah. So from there, I started following awards with my head, not with my heart anymore. Yeah. So if you could see, when I was performing, I was angry. Oh yeah, that day na me bo fu na me. Inti me imagine say, hey, me to nyum na mama say I didn't need yeah. Yeah, you know me, I'm that kind of person. Who to push me, and then my me positive in life. Yeah, positive anger.
Okay.
Yeah.
To challenge you to do
something.
Yeah.
Inti I perform and left that mark say, mun judge by the my way. Na mun say I didn't need him and I see him yet. That's what I did. And after that, I went to Uncle Rex and I said, Uncle Rex, Kafra, na me bofu. The buffon performing, I'm in the side, and I could see that this man, Ovation, the man who does Ovation.
Yeah, Chief Dele Momodu.
When I finished, I don't know, catch say, you must say, this man needs to perform at the main awards. Do you have this kind of talent here? That's what the man said. He didn't understand the language, but the way I did it, because, and you know, I'm a church boy.
Right.
Yeah, many bohon my performance in bohon the yana mo bomb and seven.
It comes
normal idea. Yeah, what church will be a green fee. So the church people, when it comes to performance, they do it. Because you can sing for about an hour, singing for your pastor to minister, and it was quite normal. But after that, I mean, I was able to patch up with Bisa, and I told him, man, you also deserve it. Award the more mobile say you'll be there by force. So nipa no one say catch and say unsu deserve it, say sa nomination category no no. Onunsu nya o deserve it. But my focus and what you are doing and how it affects the people. Because the people choose not to do the awards again. Are you not going to sing? Are you not going to bless the people? Are you not going to come out with the songs that will inspire them and that will make people happy? Are you not going to speak for them as an attorney? Because I say if for an artist, one of the powerful things a human being can ever experience is being a musician, being an artist. Because you're able to enter people's minds, into their hearts. You enter into their ears. You enter through their ears. Because as some of person will come to me, I'll put it in song and say it for you.
Right.
Just put it in a CD plate. But you don't hear anymore, media chow. Upesa will be a proposal, I know monument. Use it to say it. Internium is a weapon that can cause so much damage and it can cause a lot of good, depending on how you want to use it. Into what I was trying to say was, I was a bit disappointed, but me will say, come on, I don't have to follow an award with my heart.
Did you ask questions how it was done? And because, well, I know it's a technical category.
Yeah. And
that it wasn't judged by public.
Yeah.
Which meant that it was adjudged by the winner was adjudged by the board.
Yeah. Oh, but obi tiame now so catch me say we need the win and the and obi catch them.
Hey.
Oh yeah, we need the wenya. You talk about the wenya. Mabuni pani di actual. Oh, catch me say we the wenya. So if you remember when they gave me Gospel Song of the Year, when I was giving my acceptance speech, I told them, well, I feel that I have been compensated with this award. I said it.
Really?
Oh yeah, I'll go and play it. The one that I performed my SM Open. Yeah. And I know it didn't go down well, but maybe a certain microphone Nancy na many I say, oh money idea, uma bet your patience. Na me come out in say me come out in say you. You got an imagine me to me catch up.
Okay.
I can only express my opinion, I won't tell you my mind. Because if I tell you my mind, then you can play with it. So me catch myself, I feel say I would go it's me the man who said I do win and nanka me pen, win and nanka me pen, but woman the mammy the okay, woman the mammy are fine. Let me take it like that. Yeah. But it was great.
Listeners, we are live on Hits 103.9 FM. I'm going for a quick commercial. When I come back, your comments. And then my pundits will also come in. The way Noella is sitting quietly. First time you see Mr. Logic.
Yeah. We've never met. I only see him on TV. I see him on... Yeah, I've never met him.
Really? There's
some people I've never met him. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I always ask myself, what am I even doing in this world? So suicidal thoughts started appearing in my head. Then at the moment, I heard a song playing at the next house. I sat down to listen. I don't know why this brings me so much
emotions.
Yeah.
I know. Slow down.
Okay. So I heard the song playing at the next house. I sat down, listened to the song word by word. So that is where I started believing in myself. Now I'm the best barber in Tema right now. And the song is Obi Nyawaye. OJ, you saved my life. God bless you.
Viral, that's viral from Tema. I know how Noella is so emotional right now. It's okay. Wipe your tears. People on him you said well, today the Mr. Andy has got to interview his favorite. How did you know? Did you hear that? And he also has got to interview his favorite. OJ, let me gossip to Mr. Andy. I said, OJ, let me gossip to you. Okay, so OJ, the message. Kwesi, please be on air. Thank you. Someone says he wants to gossip to OJ. So I see OJ is also emotional right now.
It really moved me.
I know.
This is the reason why I do what I do.
I know.
And not so much about the money. I mean, God is taking care of me. You understand? People bless me out of the songs. Yeah.
I remember someone dashed you a car.
Yeah.
Where's that car? Some VW.
Was
it Passat or something?
I've given it to a church.
You dashed the car to a church?
Yes.
Someone dashed you a car? And you also gave it to a church?
Because I needed something bigger. I was using it to do something for my children.
Okay.
I've done something that my children will never be broke in life. That thing that I did.
Really?
Yeah.
What was that? Or it's something private?
It's private, but I had to do it. Yeah. You see, that's where spirituality comes in. It's different from religion.
I see. Okay. Today, the Mr. Andy has got to interview his favorite. OJ, let me gossip to you. Mr. Andy really likes you because he mentions your name almost every day and play your songs as well. You are very good though, OJ. This one is from Efia. Well, Efia, you got me right there. My Samupen was my inspirational song when I was going to write my SHS exam. Although I was a teenager, it made me think, what will I do after this exam? And after 10 years, that song was my high life song of the year last year. So please ask him if it is high life song or high gospel or
it's high gospel.
MDK Rakens are from La. Okay, so let me share this quickly before my elders come in because I'm not going to talk again. So my uncle, Mr. Isaac Owusu, he used to work with UMB. He's now a consultant. It's like me, mommy, and Miansa.
Yeah.
And I look just like him. I mean, I remember the day he came here, a lot of people were asking, is that your father? Is that your brother, your big brother? Wow. So I was here and he sent me a message asking that a woman, he's at the gym. He used to be in the same gym with ex-vice president, may so rest in peace, Pakwesi Misata. And it looks like Sajimono Penny4. And this woman was with the judicial service, like a high Supreme Court judge. Yeah. And the woman heard me play your song on radio very early in the morning as she was driving to the gym. So she got there and she sat in the car quietly and waited for me to finish my motivational message. So as she got in and they asked him, I asked, hey, mommy, and I said, radio watch, I said, no, me tear radio. It's a family, but then she mentioned my name. Then my uncle said, oh, that's my nephew. But what song was that? Say, the title, then musician, Ben boy. So I told my uncle, and the woman was asking of you, and I said, oh, he said, yeah. Only Boris Johnson, this guy can say, and so, and this was the song. It may be Beba.
Maybe Beba.
And I play the song every day because it inspires me and it talks to me personally. Yeah, please allow me. I'll soon come to you. Welcome back here on this 103.9 FM Showbiz Review. Yep, OJ is my special guest in the studio. Hey, man. Rasta, OJ said like you go be Rasta man.
Oh, yeah.
Shall we are wrapping up. We are wrapping up. Yeah, and they are spending to yeah. So, what apart from your songs?
Yes, sir.
Do you listen to any other songs? Like,
I listen to every song and any song.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Per my training, say because who question music. I didn't do church music at school. I did whatever I'm doing is a choice. Yes, I listen to music. Ask me the questions I'm comfortable to answer them. The ones I'm not, I know how to say yes and no.
No, I mean like secular. If not gospel.
Why not? Stoneboy mo, Kwame Eugene mo, Kiddy mo, are they also not musicians?
Okay, wait. So if you have to work with any, well, we all know Kwame. If you have to work with any of the young musicians, there are ones. Okay, any secular artist, who would they be?
I've told about Akwabwa. Yeah, I've told about Akwabwa. I'll say non-gospel musician. That's how I'll call them. I'll even call them secular. A gospel no, you'll be near gospel no, you're the full fra. Yes. I love to work with Akwabwa. I love Kwame Eugene too.
Okay.
I love Kwame. I love Kiddy. Efia is also very good.
Okay.
Efia. Then this darling girl, she doesn't do music again. I don't know where she is. Raquel.
Very
fine musician. A very fine musician.
Raquel is in London.
Yeah, a very fine musician. She's also good. Then also Davi. Miss V. Oh yeah. Miss V the Michelle could be sana so OM.
Really?
Yeah. Na me pena some sa. But first year Miss V will breaking me heart.
Why?
Yeah. As opo bi asem na and I don't blame her. Yakobolare the birthday.
Right.
Yeah. Oh baby. Tina said I was very excited to meet her. I said upo bi asem na we hu nipa no. Yeah. And I think I know name me. Right. I forgive her. I think my can will ola her cra.
Well, what did she do?
Yeah. Oh, she didn't do anything by herself. I said what you be now? Oh hi, I said that kind of thing.
She just passed
like that. So I went like, oh, okay. Oh. But upon our ground, me penasem, you know, me who me wife anymore, you know, me pema, rabakitwa oba obetimi apejare na kopula akojare. That's a kind of yeah. Instead of meditating, me penasem. She's somebody I would like to work with. She's good. A lot of good guys are around. A lot of good. Kim Promise, yeah. Another great songwriter. Kim Promise is very good. Then Kofi.
Kinata.
Yeah, Kofi is also good.
Okay.
Yeah.
We are leaving. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. You really finished. You really closed my week.
Wow.
You've opened my weekend nicely. Angel says senior or senior. Angel says Ola Michael so on so
child. Say thank you to him for me.
Yeah.
Ola has been a brother. Do you know he was my Mr. Prempe?
Oh really?
Ola Ola was a science student. Was a Prempe na obi science. I don't know the detail. I said that's what I be on here. Oba school na mudi as a that kind of thing. No, yeah. Ola is one sharp.
Yeah. We are leaving. Thank you very much, Oji. Thank you very much. So
yes,
the new song is coming out on 23rd.
Medru, yes, sir. Medru.
What's the title?
Medru. I'll get there. Yes.
One of your inspirational.
I'll get there. Yeah. Well, I decided to go inspirational. I mean, very inspirational because me say pressure woman, tension woman, especially the youth, you know. Say yeah, motivate. So yeah, energy, yeah, and channel to a positive side. And you may not be seen yet.
Okay.
Yeah. And my social media handles.
Right.
YouTube, your official Minister OJ. Instagram, official Minister OJ. Then Facebook
what's that?
Facebook is
what's that?
Minister
Oh.
And Facebook is Minister OJ. Yeah.
Minister OJ.
Minister OJ on Facebook, official Minister OJ on Instagram. Official Minister OJ on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah. And my manager, so God bless him, Chris Apau, Daniel Chum, the one who shot my video, God bless him. And Osables, we know send a by Gospel Billboard. They've been of immense help. CBEX. So
are you still working with CBEX?
Yeah. This time I'm doing it to see how it will go.
Okay.
Yeah, inti me and I may try a crank based on relationship because a single and your whole album maybe a promo no gidi birthday man this time no and assistant. Yeah, it is something that we sat down and we agreed. So into he knows say when I may try say meet me and
regards from my uncle, bro. Mr. Isaac, Elder, you call him Elder.
I call him Elder. He's such a gentleman. He's a fine gentleman. Yeah. I was saying, Mishano crying your call lunch. Elder, wherever you are, maybe me a call lunch. Elder, one I'll be to you. I know this.
This is Hitz.